What's up, guys? I'm Chad Barnes, and welcome to the channel. Here, it's all about real car talk, from simple fixes to smart driving tips and keeping your ride in top shape. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you watch all the way through. There's a lot of good stuff coming. Let's get to it.
Imagine that you decided to take a weekend trip with friends to have a rest. Well, say, in the city of artists Playos. You decided to go by one car. What for nothing to burn gasoline? You looked at the map and thought, why not to stop in Vladimir on the way, to forge a horseshoe in the Forge of Borodins, to walk along Spasskaya and Georgievskaya, to look in a museum of a spoon? And here you calmly set the route and load it into the navigation system of your car. You look at the level of fuel in the tank and add a stop at a gas station, and you choose the gas station carefully, so that the gasoline was not too expensive, and you were sure of the quality. Meanwhile, your buddies call and say that they have already arrived and parked near your car. You offer them to quickly throw their things into your trunk, and while you are getting ready, sit in the cold and comfort. It's hot outside. A few clicks, and now the engine of your car is running, the air conditioner is working in the cabin, and your friends can wait calmly while you pick up your things and leave the apartment. And so you arrive in Vladimir. But Spasskaya and Georgievskaya are pedestrian streets, so you stop at an available parking lot, and your phone instantly shows you a walking route to the objects you need. You've had your walk and decide to continue on your way. The system will help you find your car in a jam-packed parking lot and choose a suitable place for a snack on the way to the place of overnight stay in Playos, which, by the way, you also booked online. This is roughly how the Renault Connect system of connected services looks like, the official launch of which was announced by the company on April 8th. But what is fundamentally new in this system? Indeed, practically all functions included in the system in one form or another are already available to drivers of modern cars, but have a lot of limitations. For example, it is possible to start the engine or open the doors with a key fob only from a relatively short distance, almost within line of sight. Navigation systems installed in the head units of cars, as a rule, do not know how to navigate through traffic jams. Have you noticed that many owners of models with large touchscreen displays adorning the front panel nevertheless hang a smartphone on the bracket? Would you say you can take advantage of smartphone car integration systems, like Android Auto or CarPlay? Well, yes, you can. But connecting the phone every time takes time, and the functionality of these systems is still limited. Renault offers a fully factory solution that requires no effort to install and no additional payment. The system works like this. Firstly, it includes your smartphone, iPhone or Android device, with the MY Renault app installed on it. At the other end of the chain is the car, which must be equipped with a head unit with Easy Link and a telematics unit. Today such systems are equipped with such models as Arcana, the new Captur and the new Duster, released after March 11, 2021, however, only in the highest and medium configurations. Well, the role of the intermediary between the car and the smartphone is performed by the Renault Cloud with subsystems AVNext and Camerion, which are accessed through a mobile provider. In Russia, Vimpelcom was chosen as such provider, i.e., the system will work in the B-line coverage area. In this case, you do not need to buy an additional SIM card, register your number, and the traffic according to the tariff of your smartphone will also remain unaffected. And it is very important to realize that your car has no contact with the general open internet, only with Renault's cloud services. As I said, after buying a car, the owner needs to install the MY Renault app. Naturally, it is available to all owners of cars of this brand, and through it you can get a lot of additional information, find the nearest dealer, get recommendations on maintenance, make an appointment for repair. But to use the connected services, you will have to register yourself, come up with a PIN code and prescribe the car. After that, the PIN code will have to be entered at every remote manipulation with the car. This is required by security issues. However, soon it will not be necessary to enter the PIN every time. As a matter of fact, iPhone owners can already use confirmation of their commands with the help of biometric data, fingerprint, and face identification, but owners of Android gadgets will have to wait. But such works are already underway. By the way, you should not be afraid that someone unauthorized can get into a remotely opened and started car and drive away. No, he will be able to get in, but not to move off. You need a key for that. This, of course, limits the possibilities of remote transfer of the car. Well, for example, if you need to leave the car in the parking lot, and your spouse will drive up or go there and drive on. But it's safer that way. Another important element of the system is the telematics unit and the photo system, which can update any software installed in the vehicle over the air. Photo started working in Russia in March 2020, and with its help more than 21,000 Arcana and Captor were updated, and all this was done automatically, without any intervention of the owners, who did not need to spend time on a trip to the service center. Finally, the car's navigation system has received a lot of new features, from routing with traffic jams, road repairs and information about weather, road signs, cameras, and radars to the ability to search for objects and information about them using Google. This means that right from the screen of the head unit you can not only find, for example, the museum you are interested in, but also find out its opening hours and ticket prices, not only lay the way to the restaurant, but also view the menu with prices. Renault's long-standing partner, the TomTom navigation service, remains the supplier of information on traffic conditions and congestion. Renault is very proud to be the first brand in the mass segment to offer connected services as its own factory solution with full functionality. Indeed, Mercedes and BMW have comparable, and in some respects superior, factory systems MiConnect and Connected Drive, but they are brands of a completely different price segment. The systems offered by Hyundai, Kia, Toyota, and Lexus do not yet have a number of important functions, such as remote activation of the climate control system and engine start. Well, Lada Connect and Starline systems are aftermarket solutions, for which you have to pay extra and make a regular subscription fee. Well, if you have long decided to buy a Renault car, realize that you definitely need those features that give services Renault Connect. But do not want to go into details and find out when your car was released and whether this or that configuration is suitable for connecting all these services. You can pay attention to the limited edition Arcana Pulse. Externally, these cars differ from all the others with a black roof, tinted rear windows, black side mirror caps, black 17-inch discs of unique design and the presence of a shark fin antenna on the roof. Inside, decorative elements under carbon, aluminum pedal covers, red plastic inserts and red stitching. Arcana Pulse configuration corresponds to the maximum, so the car equipped with TCU 150 engine and Xtronic variator costs 1,740,000 rubles, with all-wheel drive, or 1,660,000 in front-wheel drive version. But there is no need to pay extra for additional options, because they are all already installed, and Renault Connect services definitely work. In conclusion, Renault's innovative approach to car and smartphone communication marks a significant shift in the automotive landscape. By developing its own ecosystem, Renault not only enhances user experience but also sets a new standard for connectivity in vehicles. This move challenges the dominance of established players like Apple and Android, showcasing the potential for automakers to create tailored solutions that meet the unique needs of their customers. As technology continues to evolve, it will be fascinating to see how this ecosystem develops and influences the future of mobility. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more insights into the world of automotive innovation.